What are your score predictions for this weekend?
You know, obviously, I've talked highly about the Cowboys coming in here and beating the Bears. I think they are. I think McNeese State's going to come here and just play well. I think they're going to keep their undefeated record going. UCA is going to play well for a half, but I think they're just too young. McNeese State's defense is going to play really well and cause some turnovers. I have McNeese State winning 35-14.
Oh,
Yeah,
of course, I've got to be the positive one, but I think Hildebrand's Magic's going to do it for us. He has a lot coming for us for the past 3 weeks, like we've seen, and it is a home game. It is family day. There will be a huge crowd out there, and like we saw the first home game, the crowd did stay for almost the entire game. So I think that's going to help us out a lot on the stripes, and I see us winning 28-31 by a field goal. It is going to come down to the latter half around the fourth quarter, but it's going to be close until then. But we're going to pull it out.
And one thing we haven't talked about much is that UCA's defense. I think that they need to play well too. I think Jonathan Woodard needs to have a great game. The secondary has played well the last couple of games. They've gotten a couple of interceptions. They need to keep that going, and hopefully, I think if UCA's defense has a chance, they need to get some interceptions and rush the quarterback early in this game to say, hey, you may be ninth in the country, but you're coming into our house and we're going to play well and lights out. So I think UCA's defense is going to play really well. I think they're going to cause some turnovers, and hopefully they can tell the offensive guys, like, hey, we did our job. It's time for you to do ours. So it could go back and forth for a half. But, like I said, I think McNeese State's defense is going to play lights out the whole 4 quarters. I think UCA is going to have a couple of problems trying to adjust to the best defense I've seen so far.
Okay. Well, thanks, Mitchell. Thanks, Shake. When we come back, Tajay and Chris will be talking Sugar Bear volleyball.